Tonight, only on News 3, it's been a subject of debate in high school athletics for years. Does specializing in one sport put an athlete at greater risk for lower body injuries?
And over the last year, the UW has conducted the most comprehensive study ever on the issue. And today, the eye-opening findings from News 3's Dave Delozier.
And specialization and focusing on one sport seems to be increasing.
Whether it is on the ice or the mat or the court, there long have been questions about whether specializing in one sport over others increases the risk of lower body injury. Questions that, up until now, held no answers.
There hadn't been a lot of documentation on what was really going on at the high school level. There was a lot of summation about what we saw in clinics, but not really what's going on at actual high schools.
Tim McGuine and research scientists at UW School of Medicine spent a year looking for those answers. They studied the lower body injury history of more than 1,000 athletes in 26 Wisconsin high schools.
Stress fracture in the lower leg.
The study was funded by the National Federation of High Schools. The study showed that approximately 40% of high school athletes specialized in one sport and this.
We saw this tremendous pattern of kids that if they were either playing a single sport or specializing in a sport, really focusing on one sport, to a greater extent over the others, they had a lot more injuries.
They found when it comes to lower body injuries, the specialized athlete is 3 times as likely to sustain an injury.
The theory is that if we do the same thing over and over again, we're going to stress that body part to the extent. Some people will adapt and do it, some people are not.
McGuine says the injuries sustained by these young athletes can have long-term repercussions in the form of things like arthritis later in life.
And I'm not trying to ban anything, I just think parents should be aware of if they're asked or forced or coerced or even encouraged to maybe focus year-round on a single sport, there are greater risks for injuries because of that.
In Madison, this is Dave Delozier, WISC News 3.
The study examined male and female athletes, both urban and rural. It showed that soccer, volleyball, and basketball have the highest percentage of specialized athletes, between 50 and 60%. The research team, by the way, about 2/3 of the way through the data collection.